Saya sini ucapan di sini ke di luar?
Welcome to the International University Management. Your Royal Highness, this institution is coming from humble beginnings. Perhaps the only university in the world which was established by an individual, one person, and started with one student, one student only. And today the university has got more than 19,000 students. Started in a house. Today the university has got how many campuses around the country? I think 6 campuses, high-tech campuses. We only thank and remain forever grateful to the people of this country, to the government, and of course to the international community. Namibia is a product of the international community, and we say thanks that had it not been for the international community, we're not going to be where we are. I visited your country last month, my delegation.
Very timely,
Yes. Very timely indeed.
As though we have planned it long time ago.
Yes.
On the 24th.
I met your Vice Chancellor there, he met me. It's good that you are here today. I see your program is very, very heavy, but thanks you managed to come to the university. This is my team, the team of this vibrant university, led by the man who's navigating the ship, assistant academician, Professor Mademele. We have Dr. Ujobara Njina, who is Vice Chancellor and Management and Administration. Then we have Professor Makanyeza Charles, who is Vice Chancellor, Academic Research and Innovation. Certainly they are happy to see you here as a Chancellor of your beautiful university. With these few words, I want to say you're welcome to this humble university. I'm told we are going to go to another place just to go and maybe do the remaining rituals.
Thank you so much for the hospitality. Also, I'm happy to be here today because, as we know, we appreciate very much the High Commissioner's initiative to link us together. Without him pushing us, I suppose both sides, must be your side as well as our side. The MOU between UNIMED and IUM probably it's not that easy to materialize being so far apart. But like many MOUs, sometimes for bigger and older universities, they do MOUs to have a nice publicity. But for a younger university, so for us, we must start fast to get kicking. Something has to be done quick. Otherwise, the MOU will be just another MOU for you and for us. But today, thanks to the COVID, it's not that difficult to link. Unlike before, we have to be physically together to plan and then to carry. To do things, but now with online things like that, it's not difficult. It's just that they at UNIMED, we must have one officer because he's busy, you're busy. One officer from I don't know which international office. Yeah, so that they have to be the one initiating always, so that we start with something small is okay, but we must do it fast before we forget and we get involved in other things. So that's my hope, and I want to also see more movement between Namibia and Malaysia. Doesn't matter, you come here or we go there or we come. you go to Malaysia or we come here, but there's so many things we saw during this short period of this morning alone that we can probably collaborate in many things. So, later I've got my speech for the proper address, so I'll share the rest at that session. Once again, thank you so much for the time, especially that you share with us.
Maybe those who do not know, this young man here is a friend.
My son.
His son, 15 years. He decided to come to Africa. When you were 15, your father came to Africa when he was how old?
First time I went to South Africa was when I was 23,
Imagine.
24.
He
beat me already. Yeah, he beat me. Yeah.
Good.
To serve as the director of ceremony for this special visit. We have organized it in 3 parts. The first part is here as for official greeting.
Mr. Jerry, how are you, sir? Ah, good, my brother. How are you? And then here. One more here. And then here. Oh, okay. 2 flanks.
One, 2, 3.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praise is for Allah, Lord of worlds, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most compassionate, the most merciful, Malik Yawmiddin, Master of the Day of Judgment. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us along the straight path. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. The path of those you have blessed, not that of those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. Amen. Accept our Lord.
Your Royal Highness, your visit not only exemplifies the historical ties between Malaysia and Namibia, but also highlights the importance of education as a bridge that connects nations and enriches global understanding. As acting king of Perlis and regent of Perlis, your dedication towards promoting education, sustainability, and cultural heritage resonates deeply with our university's values and mission. At the International University of Management, we pride ourselves on nurturing future leaders by equipping them with knowledge, skills, desired attitudes, and global perspectives that are needed to tackle the challenges of our time. Your presence here today serves as an inspiration to our university community, encouraging all of us to strive for excellence in everything that we do. We truly look forward to the insights Your Royal Highness you will share with us during your visit, which undoubtedly will enrich our academic discourse and strengthen our commitment to fostering international partnerships. Your visit today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our continued effort to create a more inclusive and interconnected global community through education. Once again, Your Royal Highness, on behalf of the entire university community, I extend a heartfelt gratitude for gracing us with your presence. We are deeply honored to host you at our university, and we eagerly anticipate the opportunity to collaborate and mutually grow with our partner, the University of Malaysia, Perlis, for many years to come. I thank you.
I thank you, IUM, for organizing today's event at this momentous occasion. As we all know, IUM and UNIMAC, which is located in Perlis, had signed actually a MOU for collaboration, and this today event is a testament of that friendship and cooperation between both of these universities. And we also deeply honored today to have with us His Royal Highness Tuanku Syed Faizuddin Putra Jamululai, who is the Regent of Perlis, a state in Malaysia, in the northwest coast of Malaysia. Just for a kind introduction, a brief biography of His Royal Highness. His Royal Highness, in fact, is involved in many issues pertaining to humanitarians at the global level. His Royal Highness was raised with attention to the world to sympathize and act to help those who are in need of attention and needed of assistance. This mission today is served by His Royal Highness Tuanku Syed Faizuddin Putra Jamululai, who came all the way from Malaysia to Namibia and arrived yesterday, is an indication that he doesn't mind traveling thousands of miles away to come to Namibia and assist where possible for those Namibians in need, especially those of the Islamic community, those Namibians who are in need of education, etc., etc. And for your understanding as well, His Royal Highness Tuanku Syed Faizuddin Putra Jamululai was also the first royal family in the world to actually go to the Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh to welcome the Rohingyas refugee in October 2017. Please applause. And His Royal Highness is actually here in Namibia for 2 days since yesterday, and he has a very full pack of program on humanitarian matters and trying to seek where there should be any collaboration between Malaysia, Perlis, including, and Namibia. Without further ado, I would just like, as I was asked and tasked, to introduce His Royal Highness to invite His Royal Highness not to take over the job of the Master of the Ceremony, but to say a few words in Malay if possible. Ampun Tuanku, menghadap Duli Yang Maha Mulia, Tuanku Pemangku Raja Perlis, Patik Malapah Sembah. Mohon ampuni limpah perkenan Tuanku untuk menyampaikan sedikit amanat. Ampun Tuanku. Please welcome His Royal Highness Tuanku Sarkani.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Very good afternoon to everyone. Alhamdulillah, praises to God Almighty for giving us this opportunity to be on this lovely occasion. First and foremost, congratulations and thank you to the founder and council chair of the International University of Management, Prof. David R. Nawandi, for taking all the trouble in organizing this meaningful event in collaboration with University Malaysia Perlis UNIMAC, led by the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Professor, Technologist, Dr. Zaliman Sauli. Thank you also to His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Ramis Yahya, the Acting High Commissioner of Malaysia to Namibia, for arranging this meaningful visit. Please give them all a round of applause. Well, in Perlis, we have this way of clapping. Maybe we can share with you. Okay, when I say one, you use one finger to clap. When I say two, you use two fingers to clap. Okay? It gets louder and louder. But you also have to say with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we try. This is the rehearsal first. Okay, 1. They are very talented people. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to say that the fruitful discussion between UNIMAC and IUM before this allowed both universities to work more closely towards a common goal, which is to pursue the internationalization of higher education. Prof. Nawandi has kindly provided us a platform to jumpstart opportunities for UNIMAC and IUM to mutually benefit from each other and collaborate further in the near future. For UNIMAC, this invaluable initiative will also be able to fulfill the university's goal for providing continuous education to working professionals as well as to students. In line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, particularly the SDG 4 on quality education as well as SDG 17 on partnership for the goals. By working together, I do hope that both UNIMAC and IUM will be able to pursue state-of-the-art and crucial high-impact research projects in areas that will benefit industries and societies of the two countries. I'm confident that through our effort and commitment, we are able to create strong relationship and friendship between the people of Malaysia and Namibia. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to everyone, especially the Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Vice Chancellors, and everyone who have put all the effort and all the trouble to welcome our delegation from Perlis, Malaysia, right from the beginning. The cars that fetch us at the airport, and here the cultural performances, and I understand that there's going to be more later, planting of the trees and everything. Please give yourself a big round of applause. One. I wish for complete success with our partnership and great achievement for this Malaysia-Namibia education collaboration. With this, I conclude my speech. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Before we sit down, okay, we can sit. But I wanted us to give the Royal Highness 5 applause in the order that we were given today. 2, 3, 4,
Hello, Your Highness. Hello, Your Highness. Hello, my king. 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 Hello, Your Highness. Hello, my king.
It is a great honor. It is my great pleasure to invite to the podium the man. He came there and single-handedly produced or started this IUM, a university, a fine university, a university that cares for its people's future. And that is Honorable Dr. Professor David Richard Gamandi.
My voice is gone. But all the same, I want to thank the Most High for the opportunity that He created for us as brothers and sisters to meet today. His Royal Highness Tunku Siat Faizuddin Putra Yamarulai, the Regent of Perlis, Malaysia, is here with his delegation. You all know our brother, my brother, Professor Dadu, Dr. Zaliman Sauli, through maybe videos, when the agreement was signed, is a Vice Chancellor of UNIMAP. UNIMAP is a university in Malaysia in a state called Perlis. Those who do not know how to remember things very well, just refer to Paris in France. The only difference is that it's L-P-A-R-L-I-S. That's the only difference. So it's miles upon miles they came here. Because French does not recognize boundaries. We are very happy to have an energetic acting High Commissioner for Malaysia here. His Excellency Ahmad Ramaz bin Yahya. He is very active. He is everywhere in this country. One day I was asking, I wish Malaysians could see the person who should be a higher commissioner and remove that acting. Maybe it's what makes him to be too active. His Royal Highness has come with a big delegation. The fear I always have is to spell names wrongly. Really, I don't like it. But the problem they are saying, the difference between a human being and an animal, the human being demands recognition. So if you don't recognize them, you might end up having serious problems. That's why you find politicians, they always say, all of protocol observed, so that everybody can see included. But let me just commit a sin here to spell sometimes these names wrongly. Sahibus, Samah, Dadu, Arif, Bankaz, Professor Dr. Mark Asli, Zainul, Abidin, the Mufti of Perlis, Malaysia. Then Mahmoud Mazim bin Nur, Chief Executive Officer, Perlis Islamic Religion Council in Malaya, Customers.
You pronounce it well.
Very well. Happy you promoted me. Imam Zaid Abdullah Harun Sarungoma, Imam of Bendu Islamic Center. You know my brother here. You all love him. The regent of Perlis, Malaysia, has come with his son, Prince. Can you please stand? The youngest one, 15 years old, decided to accompany the father. Our man who is navigating the ship, IUM, Professor Osmond Manemele, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Charles Makanyeza, the Provost Chancellor, Academic Research and Innovation, Academic Affairs Research and Innovation, the Provost Chancellor, Administration and Management, Dr. Andrina Ujumbara, I have seen that we have a lot of executive members here, and the members of the council. I recognize the presence of Dr. Makua and Professor Uchombu, and our professors, lecturers, executive members. I saw the registrar is sitting there, Dr. Nashirundo. Brothers and sisters, allow me to say all protocol, please observe it. Director of Proceedings, Comrade Gary Munyama. Thank you very much for inviting me to come to this podium. I just want to say and to tell the country and the media that we are deeply honored to receive and welcome His Majesty, the Regent of Perlis, Malaysia. Our university and our sister university in Malaysia, the University of Malaysia, Perlis, has recently signed a memorandum of understanding. This afternoon, the Regent has advised us that we do not want to see this memorandum collecting dust in the shelves. It has to be active. We got to hit the ground running. You might have noted that immediately after the signing of the memorandum of understanding, I was told to leave and visit that university. The Vice Chancellor here did not say that when I was mentioning his name. He welcomed me there in that beautiful university with his team. I can tell you we were well received. You see, our culture and the culture of people of Southeast Asia is almost the same. There's something that many people do not know. When one country called Malaysia gained high independence, the first assistance the first president or prime minister of Malaysia requested in terms of loan, they requested this loan from an African country. Go and do your research. I'm not going to tell you which country. It's in East Africa. But then that country was a little bit higher than Malaysia. You remember when Malaysia attained their independence? Go and do your research as well. So Malaysia got the loan from Africa. We paid back the loan. Today Malaysia is 20 times or 30 times or 100 times far than that country that gave Malaysia loan. I don't know what we are doing, Africans. We are lagging behind. I saw When I visited Malaysia for the first time, because I did my studies there, I was asking myself, why is Malaysia not in the group of developed nations? Why is Singapore one of the first world countries and not, if you go to Malaysia and see what they are doing there, you'll be shocked. I'm sure time will come when Malaysia will be a first world country, and that will come to pass. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to His Majesty for the symbolic gesture of planting the data palm tree at our high-tech campus few minutes ago. To me, that is a timeless emblem of permanent friendship, longevity, prosperity, and sustainable growth and development. This act embodies the enduring nature of our friendship, transcending generations, and demonstrating our commitment to nurturing a sustainable future between our two sister countries. As I said, IUM has signed a memorandum of understanding with the University of Malaysia, Perlis. We have another memorandum with Asia University. There's also a Malaysian University. And we are grateful and remain forever grateful to the assistance we are receiving in terms of technology and others. But as it was said, we want to ensure that Namibian students go to Malaysia in this what we call exchange program, as well as lecturers and professors, so that we can share expertise, cultural exchange, and so on and so forth. Because we are brothers and sisters. Malaysia has long been a beacon of cultural richness and global engagement, playing a pivotal role in enhancing global diversity and understanding. Malaysia has emerged as a trusted partner to African nations. There's no question about it. In terms of education, empowerment. And Malaysia has empowered us. One example. I did not pay for my PhD studies. It was paid by Malaysians. I believe there is a number of Namibians who received their studies in Malaysia who might not have paid a single cent. For that, we will remain forever grateful. So, it's building mutual trust and cooperation between our two sister countries. Malaysia's leadership in agriculture, manufacturing, and telecommunication in Southeast Asia cannot be overemphasized. Showcasing its global competitiveness in these industries. Due to the global connectedness facilitated by digital transformation, IUM eagerly seeks to provide internship for its students with Malaysia's vibrant community. So the world has become a small village. It has become a small village, one by one. Thank you, Your Highness. It has become a small village, and for universities, synergy is power. Collaboration is what makes university what they are. Because they are called universities because they are universal. So I want IUM community of scholars to make use of this memorandum of understanding so that one day when the Royal Highness is coming back, he told me he's coming back again next year. We should find fruits of that memorandum here in this country. We must cultivate and we must make sure this memorandum is implemented. In conclusion, we anticipate future collaborations and initiatives between Malaysia and Namibia with great optimism. Through continued education and cultural exchange, we aim to strengthen our bond and contribute to a more interconnected world. Once again, Your Royal Highness, thank you for gracing us with your presence and for the meaningful discussions we had today. We are excited about the possibility that lie ahead, and reaffirm our commitment to advancing our shared goals. As you prepare yourself to go back in a few days, tomorrow, journey mercies and stay blessed. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today on behalf of the vibrant student community at the International University of Management to express our deepest gratitude for the distinguished presence of His Royal Highness, the Acting King of Perlis, Malaysia, the Acting High Commissioner of Malaysia to Namibia, the Malaysian delegation, our revered university founder, Prof. David Namandi, the esteemed Vice Chancellor, our Pro-Vice Chancellors, dedicated staff members, our present Governing Council members, our fellow students. To His Royal Highness, the Acting King of Perlis, Malaysia, your gracious presence served as the beacon of hope for the future of the International University of Management in collaboration for education and cultural exchange. We are honored by your presence and your visit, inspired by the commitment to fostering partnership between our nations. To the Acting High Commissioner of Malaysia, your dedication to strengthening bilateral relations and promoting understanding between our countries is truly commendable. Your presence here today underscores the importance of diplomacy and cooperation in creating a better world for all of us. To our Malaysian guests, your warm hospitality and vibrant culture have enriched our university community. The diversity and spirit of unity that you bring serve as a reminder of the power of global connection and beauty of cross-cultural exchange. To Prof. David Namanji, our visionary founder of our university, your unwavering commitment to excellence in education has laid the foundation of our success. Your leadership and guidance continue to inspire us to reach new heights of academic achievement and personal growth, especially with such academic collaboration. To the University Vice Chancellor, our Pro-Vice Chancellors, dedicated staff members, and our fellow students, your collective efforts and contribution makes our university a thriving hub for knowledge and innovation. Together we celebrate the spirit of unity and collaboration that defines our institution. The positive relations between the Malaysian government and the people of Malaysia and our university serve as a shining example of what can be achieved through mutual respect and understanding. As a home to international students, we embrace diversity and celebrate the richness of cultural exchange that defines our community. In closing, let us remember a Malaysian proverb that embodies the spirit of gratitude. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. May our hearts be filled with gratitude for the connections and opportunities that we have forged and created today. Thank you.
Dates, palm trees, which were collected by our staff 600 kilometers from here to the south, at the courtesy of Mr. Hussam El Shafei, the General Manager of Aldara Agricultural Company. We got those 2 trees and we got boxes of hand-assorted dates from the same trees that we planted. And these normally are only meant for export and not consumed locally. So that's what we thought that we should get for the delegation of the Royal Highness. Yes, yes, maybe to correct myself, the Vice Chancellor, of course, is the captain of this ship of IUM. And I think it's proper if the Vice Chancellor ends this talking about this issue.
Good afternoon, Your Highness. My name is Leah. I'm a student representative for ASES Volunteer Group. It's a university student volunteer group to promote a sustainable society. So we truly give thanks for you for coming to our university, and we would like to promote ASES for reasons of partnership, so that we could promote and encourage a sustainable society, not only within the university, but also globally as well. Thank you.
Hey!